Today I'm going to show you how to take a dollar store planter and we're going to make it look like stone. First going to start with some air dry clay, and I'm going to make some castings here, and we're going to glue them on to the plastic planter. We want this to look kind of like Frenchy stone, if that makes sense. Frenchy stone, well, you know, French stone. Now all the supplies I'm using you can find at iwanttocraft.com, but I will put a link to the blog which will have the supply list included. Now once I've got them all done, I did arrange them on the table first, and what I'm doing here is gluing them on. I use construction adhesive. I find it's a little better than the wood glue when you're applying to plastic. So we're going to get this on and get that all glued up, and then we're going to move to the next step. So we're going to add salt wash to the paint. It's a powder that creates a texture effect. So we're going to mix it up really well, and then we're going to add it to the planter. So I'm using a stencil brush to apply the salt wash. I'm actually just kind of dragging it on, and then I'm going to come back and stipple it to get some texture. You can really get creative with this to create all kinds of different types of textures. Now you're going to want to let this dry completely before moving on to the next step. I actually like to leave it for several hours just so it really adheres to the plastic. I'm lightly sanding this just to knock off any kind of high points in the salt wash. And once we're done that, I'm going to go ahead and start to add some other colors. This is where we're going to start to really get into the stone look. So I'm using a lighter color, and I'm mixing in water. So if you see here, I dip it into the water, and then I'm really kind of watering it down and just kind of moving it around, and just be really kind of creative with this part. Don't overthink it. Here I'm adding in some yellow, and again, this is all about layering, so we're going to layer some more colors on top of this so it's not going to be as bright as it looks now. If you are finding value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more crafty DIYs. Now I'm adding another layer here, and if you notice, I'm really adding a lot of water because I really want it to kind of get all drippy, so when it dries, it's going to dry a lot lighter. I'm taking a credit card and I'm scratching it along the surface because I want it to kind of get chippy. So this is actually kind of quicker than sandpaper. So now I'm going to wax it. Now this is not going to go outside. This is actually going to sit in my house. If you were going to be putting this outside, you would need to spray it or seal it with an outdoor sealer. So now once it's got the clear wax on there, I'm just adding some dark wax in all the kind of nooks and crannies just to create some shadowing and really give it that old world look.